With just a few minutes, you can create an email signature using Canva that'll help you have a lasting impression in every email you send. Hi, I'm Angelina, the social media manager at Greyson Enterprises. With a passion for creativity and a knack for design, I specialize in crafting visually captivating content. To create this email signature, we're going to have to create multiple parts. So let's start off by creating a custom size. So I'm going to do 550 by 150 pixels, and you can kind of change this, but I would stick to around this range for your email signature. So I'm just going to add my name and my position at Greyson Enterprises, and I'm just going to use our branding guideline fonts. I'm also going to change some of the colors to include our brand colors, and this is where you can kind of get creative. So you can kind of follow along with my structure, or you can do what you want to do. So along with my role, some other things that you might want to include are your company name, some contact information like a phone number or a website. You can add some social media icons, which I will show you how I do it in a bit. Maybe your physical address if you have that, some awards, certifications. You can include maybe your degree if that's relevant, maybe a call to action like schedule a meeting. There are so many things that you can add in your email signature, so add what you think works best for your needs. So once you have all of your text components that you're going to use, you're going to export that. And you're going to export that as a PNG. Now you can also include the transparent background when you're exporting, or you can leave it as is. I'm going to leave it as is just because this has text, and if for whatever reason people are using dark mode, I want to make sure that they can still see it. So for this next part of our email signature, what I'm going to do is I'm going to create an Instagram post. And I'm just using an Instagram post just because it's square, so it's easy for me to get. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Elements and look up some social media icons. So in my case, I'm going to be using Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn. And you can go ahead and add those in. I make it as big as the frame because this makes it easier for when we are editing later our email signature. And I'm just going to go ahead and recolor it as well to fit our branding colors. And what I'm going to do next is I'm going to create a photo of myself to use in my email signature. So I'm going to grab a circular frame and I'm going to drag my photo into this. I'm also going to make it a little bit more interesting just by adding like a border around it. So I'm going to take another circle with our brand color and just place that behind the image. So once you're done with this, again, you're just going to export that as a PNG, and then I'm going to add a transparent background for this one. And then what you're going to do is you're going to open up a Google Doc. And in Google Docs, you're going to create a table, and I'm going to do a 2x1. And I'm just going to drag one side because I want one side is going to contain my image and the other side is going to include the text. So with the text side, you're just going to go ahead and kind of readjust that to how you see fit. I think this needs to be a little bit smaller just to be more proportionate with the image. And then once I've done that, I'm going to add in my social media icons. And I'm just going to place that under and resize them to be a little bit smaller because right now they are giant. And when you're resizing, try to keep them as close in size as possible for this design. And then I'm just going to include a space in between them, that way they're not so close together. Once you have everything in your email signature and you're happy with how it looks, what we're going to do is we're going to remove the border, and that border was just acting as a guide. Now this is the part where we make it clickable. So what you're going to do is you're going to go get your link and you're going to click on the assets where you want that link to be attached to. So for Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn, I'm just going to grab all those links and then add a link to that image. And then once you're done adding all the links that you need, you're going to select it all and then you're going to copy it. So Command C or Control C, depending on what computer you're using. And then you're going to go to your email provider. So I'm going to use Gmail in this case, and you're going to go up to settings. You're going to show all your settings, and then you're going to scroll down until you see signature. So I already have some signatures, but let's add a new one, and I'm going to call it Greyson Enterprises. And then you're just going to paste your email signature into the box. So let's save those changes and let's write a test email so you can see that the email signature is there. I'm just going to send it to myself so you can kind of see what it would look like when you send your email to someone. And you can see here, now that I've gotten the email, you can see that our email signature is clickable. So I can open up our website by clicking the logo, and then I can open up Instagram just by clicking on the Instagram logo. And that's how to easily create an email signature using Canva. Hopefully this video was helpful. Let us know down below in the comments what type of videos you'd like to see in the future, and thanks for watching!